All right, hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new episode of the Crypto Intel. My name is Mark, and in this episode, I am not sure if it actually started. It probably did. All right, yes, so I will restart my intro. Hey everyone, and welcome to this brand new episode of the Crypto Intel. My name is Mark, and in this episode, we're going to be checking out a lot of different crypto assets. So stay tuned, and if you are listening to this for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never ever miss out on any crypto updates. And remember guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is a full disclosure that I am a crypto enthusiast and I do trade since 2017. So be sure to always do your own research when you actually invest in different crypto assets, guys, because this is really important. As I say in many of my videos, your grandmother probably knows better than you if you should actually invest in different crypto assets. So always do your research, check out other YouTube channels, check out what others have to say about crypto. But I'm still gonna lay the smack down, just like Project Pat said in one of his albums, guys. If you guys know who Project Pat is. So laying the smack down basically means telling the truth. And I would prefer to be honest than simply, guys, telling you guys what you want to hear. And I've tried to warn you multiple times about different crypto assets, such as, for example, the TFUEL. The TFUEL, obviously, it's a great project, but whatever is happening right now, it was very predictable. So we will dive into it in not so long. So right now we got 10 concurrent people. Hey, Madars, hello, how are you? Farouk, hello, hola. Are you based in Honolulu or something like that? So hola is great, but you do sound like you're from Pakistan. So ICP, definitely we're gonna be checking out the ICP. Hey, what's up, Next Level Tech? I'm glad to see you again. Hello, Madars. Yes, I'll check out the ICP in just a second for you. All right. What's going on with the Bitcoin, the DNT? So people are already jumping in and trying to understand different crypto assets. And I promise you guys, we'll all check it out. So, oh my God, I think I made a spelling mistake. I'm sorry about that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Absolutely. Let me just correct this right now. So it is definitely the error. I hate this thing. Oh my God, thanks, bro. I really appreciate the correction. All right, it's done. It has been corrected. I stand corrected. Yes. So, first, let's start off with a bunch of news, guys. Check this out. $6 billion on NCR opens Bitcoin purchases to 650 banks and credit unions, guys. This is a really good news for crypto because, as you know, NCR is huge. If you ever went to a bank machine, you probably seen this logo. They're pretty much everywhere. Well, at least in Canada they are, but they're definitely a worldwide company, and they're very active in New York. So NCR opens up the crypto market. So check this out. 650 US banks will soon be able to offer Bitcoin purchases to an estimated 24 million total customers. Guys, this deserves an applause because NCR is actually doing a really good job by opening up the market. So as part of the deal between enterprise payments giant NCR and digital assets management firm New York DIG, community banks including the North Carolina-based First Citizen Bank and credit unions including Bay Federal Credit Unions in California will be able to offer their clients cryptocurrency trading through mobile applications built by the payment providers. Guys, isn't this friggin' cool? So that's a really good blow to a lot of the Bitcoin haters out there. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments about what NCR is trying to do. I'm really curious to know what's on your mind. All right, so let's have a look at the further news coming up. So we got right here the Binance standoff. Currently, it shows Bitcoin's limits according to this author right here. Well, obviously, there has been a lot going on. For example, the UK ban, the Ontario ban, Also, I think there was a few other attacks on the Bitcoin. But it's okay, guys. We survived, right? We're still here trading, so everything's good. So basically, that's what's going on in the past few days. And by the way, the Ergo, it pumped today like crazy. It was today's winner because of this update right here, guys. So 15 hours ago, they posted that they are in talks with the Clean Clinic to enroll patients who get vaccinated on CCCV and provide proof of vaccination on the CCCV app. So basically, you also get this cute keychain and sticker that you are vaccinated. Guys, I don't even want to pronounce myself on vaccines, but basically, this is what's going on. This is what actually pushed the price up for the Argo. And let's just check out the Argo so that we see exactly what the hell happened. So I'm gonna check it out according to the USD, so Binance USD. There you go. So we had a huge pump. It went all the way from, let's see here. Wow, yeah, okay. So as you can see, definitely 100% pump. So you get twice your money if you were on this little pattern. And by the way, guys, I've told you guys multiple times here, and girls, if there's girls listening, that when you see a steady upward trend like this, which is extremely stable, well, be ready for a pump. Normally, this is a great indicator for a pump. So this type of stability, this is a perfect platform for a crypto asset to blow up. So definitely, guys, be sure to spot this when you're doing your trading. So let's start off with the ICP. All right, let me answer your question. For the ICP, how's it going? Where's it going? What's next? And by the way, guys, if you are new, again, check out our VIP Patreon right here, where we got only actually Patreoners in this Discord, which is the VIP Discord, sorry. And if you get into our Patreon, you will have access automatically to the VIP Discord. So for example, as you can see here, I told you guys for the ICP, hey guys, ICP might pump in the next couple days. So the guys in there like, hey, great call, already up 50%. And I was like, oh my God, it pumped like they called it right before I did. Well, Jesus, I'm scared, and I still am scared because it pumped. I was somewhere around here. I told you guys that be careful, it was gonna blow, and it did. And it's, as I said, in the next couple of days, it is pumping in the next couple of days. So again, if you want to have insights like this, you can check out our Patreon page, and that, at the same time will support the Crypto Intel community. It will motivate me to create tons of videos. And by the way, I have been absent for a couple of days, and that is because I'm preparing something amazing for you guys. So probably somewhere in the middle of next week, you will be finally seeing how I'm trading on a daily basis. And I will be sharing you a few links so that you can, kind of see what I'm trading in real time. That way, you'll always see my different, crypto assets being traded, and I'll be sharing them with you guys openly, so that you see. Actually, I'm not bullshitting you when I'm saying that if you do anywhere from 30 to 40 flips on a daily basis, you can do easily 1 or 2% on a flip, and then that means if you're actually trading for like, a good amount of time on a daily basis, you can easily get 30 to 40%. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you how I do this probably somewhere in, middle next week, or maybe a little bit further down the week. But I am definitely, in my little bunker here, trying to create the right content structure and everything for you guys to enjoy and make moolah. This is the upcoming week. So, all right, the ICP, again, going back to the ICP, guys. Well, right now it's looking pretty darn stable, although this blowout, it has reached 3 pipes right here, 3 towers as I call them. So these towers, they're very, very bullish, because, if this was a pipe that would end up dying off, it would look something like this. So 1, 2, and then some like 3, and then it would die off. But no, in this case, it's like this: 1, 2, 3. So it is definitely testing a resistance level at a bullish market. Now, let's have a look precisely if there is more bulls than bears. So right now, the market is bearish, obviously, because it has dropped since approximately, like a day. So that's normal after a pump like this. So definitely this market is currently very, very bearish. So you got most people laying their money on the table, saying that it's going to be worth minus 56% in the coming days versus the plus 52% for the the bulls. So the bulls are actually, not too optimistic right now. So they're aiming for the price range to kind of drop. So it's okay, guys. I mean, that's normal. Order books, they move around, and in the next couple of hours, maybe it might change. So definitely watch out for that. And if we actually have a look at the trading view to try to understand the volumes and exactly what's going on with the ICP, because some of you out there are calling it the devil spawn. Well, actually, this devil spawn is finally stabilizing, because look, it has been falling like crazy and then bumping here, and then finally it has stabilized, and it's looking like it's having a way better moment right now. So this is everything that is indicative of an upcoming price pump, guys. This is definitely one of these crypto assets that can easily hit the 67 in the coming days. And again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a crypto enthusiast. So be sure to always do your own research. But this is what it points to. And it might actually, if it retests at approximately, let me see here more precisely with you guys, because I know that you guys love precision. So 61 bucks. So that was its previous resistance level. So basically, if it retests again at 61 bucks, well, you will probably be enjoying a very strong ICP pump in the next couple of weeks. So be careful with the ICP. It's actually something that might multiply your wallet in the coming days. It all depends on how stable, of course, the Bitcoin is, because I've been telling you guys that the Bitcoin is going to oscillate between 25K and 35K. So that's approximately a 10K range. And we'll get into that in just a second. But guys, you must really understand that the Bitcoin currently is going under a lot of pressure, but there is two schools to the Bitcoin right now. One school hates the Bitcoin and just wants to get rid of it, and the other school is trying to pump it. You got El Salvador teaching people how to do transactions. He's doing like PowerPoint presentations about the Bitcoin. Check this out. So El Salvador PowerPoint Bitcoin presentation, and if you check it out, he's actually the president himself is doing that presentation. So there it is. You can find the video. It's on YouTube, and he's explaining how the Bitcoin works to all of his nation, actually. So on one side you got these forces like NCR right here pushing the Bitcoin over to 650 banks and credit unions, and you got presidents of countries, and on the other side, I think you got digital currencies being forged by governments. So the latest one, I think it's the ruble, so Russian digital currency. If you check it out, I think it's in the news. I've seen it. So I'm not sure where I've seen it, but you can check it out yourself on Google. You can do a little bit of research, and you'll see that there are governments trying to create their own cryptocurrencies. So let me see here. Oh yeah, 20 peeps in the room, guys. So if there are some Patreoners in here, hello and welcome to the Crypto Intel for those of you that are new. All right, so let's keep on going. And I think Madars, I've talked about the ICP, and I told you pretty much what was going to happen. So expect it to pump in the next couple of weeks, because the trend line is really, really adjusting itself towards the upper bullish level. So that being said, let's check out other requests. So we got Vish Waraj asking me what's going on with the Bitcoin. So let's have a look. Let's just have a look here with what the bleep is going on with the BTC, so that you understand. And by the way, I have been telling you guys that the Bitcoin is going to be oscillating between 35K again and 25K. So expect it to dip just a bit, guys. It might dip, okay, approximately to the 25K. And again, it will be shivering between 25 like this. And so, don't worry if you're trading crypto assets. This is okay, guys, because look, currently we're going through this sell momentum, okay, and it's currently slowing down. So this is good. The sell momentum, according to the moving average convergence divergence indicator, this is the MACD, the actual momentum is slowing down. So it was like this, and then it went to nullify itself, and it went and reversed its trend. So as you can see, what happened when the trend actually reversed. So you can clearly see that it will be falling because it's going through this this angle right here. You can see it right here. So it will be probably falling. And again, this is just an indicator. So according to this indicator, this is pretty much what's going to happen. So we're going to see a slowdown for the pricing, and it might fall just a bit, guys, to its previous. Let me just make this full screen for you guys so that you understand WTF is going on. So this was its support level. It went down a few times to 29. Expect it to go to 29 a few more times, guys, because this is the Bitcoin. It might go to 29, but then the next day it can hit 34. So I'm just saying that it can happen, but it's currently finishing up its sell cycle. So what do I mean? Well, check this out. You had a sell cycle. Okay, let me just back off a little bit. Okay, this is perfect. A perfect example. So we got 2 buys, 2 sells, 2 buys, 2 sells, 2 buys, 2 sell weeks. Then 3 buy weeks, and then we got almost a 3 sell week cycle coming up, guys. So super predictable. It will sell just a bit more, okay? And as you can see here, we got this cycle right here, we got this cycle right here. So it's probably gonna end up by finishing its course. So it might spike towards the bottom here, but then it might kind of, it might actually do something like this, guys. So just a mirror of this here. You see, it just kind of laid here, and then it will go back up. What the hell does this mean, right? Well, actually, the stochastic RSI is just the inertia of the sell and buy volumes. So basically, you currently have a very stable sell inertia. As you can see, it's in the negative right now. So currently, it might go, like, as I said, on a little bench on this side right here. So if it does, it means that it will fall just a bit, guys, until like maybe 29K, and then it might rebump. By the way, you can clearly see right here, you got a beautiful bearish market. This is the stop and reverses indicators, as you can see right here. So if you don't see it, turn on your brightness on your monitor. It's important to spot the SARs. So there's this. So, with the Bitcoin, unfortunately, we can't really rely right now on the volume oscillator. So this is the buy-sell volume oscillator for the inertia of the sell orders and the buy orders. So, it's really difficult to say what WTF is going on. I mean, if it was going like this here, if there was a big bump, it would be much easier for me to discern what's going on. But for now, the volume oscillator is not a very convenient way to spot anything. By the way, guys, if I check out the KDGs, so this is really important. Aha! You see, this is super important. Okay, guys, in the upcoming week, there might be a Golden Cross KDG coming up. Be very careful. It means that it might be oversold. Normally, when the KDG is below 20, it means that there's going to be an oversell going on. What the hell does it even mean, right? For those of you that do not trade a lot, well, when you got a golden cross for the KDG below 20, it means it's an oversell. If you got a golden cross that is higher than 70 in the KDG, well, you got an overbuy. So currently, it's almost oversold, guys. And once a crypto asset is oversold, WTF you think is gonna happen? Guys, well, it's really simple. Basically, when a crypto asset is oversold, you got an explosion in purchases because it has been oversold. It looks at the inertia of the seller book, and if it was oversold in a relative amount of time, it means that people are gonna prance on the trading price, and they're gonna buy like crazy. So it might repump very soon. So this is something to watch out for. If it's gonna again cross itself at 20 next week, then it means a lot. And guys, remember, on the weekends, guys, it's when things happen. The crypto asset market is actually on a decision period because you got these lawyers, doctors, fund managers, whatever. They have some time at home and they come to their office and they're like, okay, they're on taking decisions mode, and they're just sitting there, in their chairs, and they're like, okay, it's Sunday, my wife is not bothering me, whatever. Or same for the wife, right? Like she can say like, okay, finally I got some time from my husband. I can now sit in front of the computer for 3 hours and make a decision. And this is where decisions are made. If you actually look at most of the craziest oscillations, they happen in Saturdays and Sundays or on Mondays, and then they're kind of stable because people they bet when they have free time. That's what's up. So what I think, guys, is that it has 70% chances of dropping to approximately $28,000 in the coming week. So this will be the previous resistance level, and you actually see it going multiple times this way. So if I try to make it a little bit bigger for you guys so that you see, look at this. It has already demonstrated the candlestick, the lower part of the candlestick has already demonstrated us like 3 weeks in a row that it is, it's kind of trying to go down. Like people are trying to sell, yet people are still coming in and buying it. But a lot of people are betting on the lower price because obviously of this huge, mega bearish waterfall that we had here. So it's okay, guys. This is crypto. This happens. I mean, no pain, no gain in money, guys. You gotta lose to learn how this beep works. So, and yeah, again, guys, this is gonna still drop. As you can see, it needs to have some equilibrium from this week right here. So we will still see a little bit of sales in the coming weeks. So maybe, it will go to 28, and then you'll have a beautiful cycle of 4 weeks of purchases, guys. So unless, the tide twists a little bit around, and you might have something like, 2 green bars instead of 3, and then 2 red bars. Like, it's a cycle, guys. You gotta be very, very attentive to cycles. And when a crypto asset is so large as the Bitcoin, there's bound to be insane cycles. You can spot them either in large candlestick views, like for example the weekly views, or you can spot them in monthly views. So you can see definitely that there is a huge bull run, and definitely it has to find some equilibrium. This is why, guys, I'm telling you guys that this thing is gonna drop to approximately 25k. Because as it keeps on oscillating between 35k and 25k, it is going to like lose its traction, and we're gonna see probably something like this and something like this yet again, but in a very, very compressed manner. So what do I mean? Check this out. It bumped. Like, let's compare, right? History repeats itself. So this one was rather compressed versus this one, and this one is uber compressed. People flocked when it actually was testing its limits right here, and then it exploded. As you can see, 1 limit tested, 2 limit tested, 3 limit tested, boom, explosion, guys, pump. This is what's happening already since 4 years, guys. in so many different crypto assets. It's not only the Bitcoin, it's like that in every crypto asset, almost every. Because, 10% of crypto assets bet against the Bitcoin's value. So, what the hell does this all mean? Well, this basically means that we're currently in the autumn of, the crypto spring, actually. Well, this looks more like an autumn because you'll have a nice little, winter coming up for the crypto asset, which is the Bitcoin. But guys, a very stable, like, imagine this. This is a rather stable Bitcoin right here. It's stable because it went on a price, people could predict that it was just dropping like crazy. But still, the price is still very, very stable. Look at this. It went on bouncing for like, wow, pretty much 12 months between a very stable price range. And this is what prompted the people to go on and explode the price. So this is gonna, it's gonna happen right here. It's going to be bouncing and bouncing. So don't worry. The altcoin crypto market is extremely safe to be in. Basically, what this means is there is going to be plenty of explosions like the AERGO that exploded today. So you just have to spot them. And by the way, on our Patreon, so if you subscribe to Patreon, we will be discussing very high potential crypto assets. So, I'll be just giving, tips like this. So, like the ICP might pump in the next couple of days, and if you don't want to miss out on this type of call, well, again, you would be doing a great service to the crypto intel community by being a Patreon and having access to the VIP Discord that we have here, so that you never ever miss out on any predictions like this. So I hope this answers your question about the Bitcoin. So hopefully now you know. So let's check out Harry. He wanted to know, WTF mate is going on with the DNT. So we're gonna check it out. One moment, let me just unzoom. And if you have any questions, just write them in the comment, and I will be sure to have a look at what you want to discuss. So the DNT, I would not put my money in it right now. So the District Ox, unfortunately, yes, it is kind of showing a slowdown of this very, very bearish kind of trend that was happening already since maybe like 8 weeks. The problem with this is very simple. Like, there are other crypto assets that might not have this type of risks. Because look, you see, it's actually a head and shoulders pattern right now. So it's very risky. Like, it has a 50% chance of actually falling to its previous level here. And it has also a 50% chance, of blowing up just a little bit. Yes, it is volatile. You can see that the volatility tunnel is quite large, which is great. Like, if you want to make a quick flip, maybe this is a good idea, but it's, it's on such a downslope that I would kind of, have a look at other crypto assets. Plus, you got a very, very bearish SAR at the top. And yes, we did see a nice little cycle here for the sell order volumes that is looking like it's ending. So yes, again, it might be like a very short term but high risk, bet. So I would definitely look at other crypto assets. Hopefully this answers your question about the DNT. This was asked by Harry. Probably not Harry Potter. This is Harry Charalambous. And Harry, may you tell us where you're from? This is a very interesting family name. I'm super, super curious. Okay. So this was my input on the DNT. All right, guys. Oh my God, Next Level Tech, you're in Ontario. Oh, you got banned by Binance. Tell us, what are you actually using now for the crypto exchange? So from what I understand, you can't move crypto around anymore in Ontario. Tell us about your experience. All right. Hey, Hamilton, Ontario, also unknown. So 2 Ontarians, and I am from Montreal, guys. So we are neighbors. Next, yeah, next level tech and unknown. We are neighbors. All right, so we got Wishparaj saying good news. And then you have Madars thanking me, no problem. It's my pleasure, my friend. So, Miles, Binance UK deposits have been banned. Do you think the ban will be lifted? Yes, absolutely, Miles. It already has been lifted. Did you know that it was already lifted, Miles? Because it was. Check this out, Miles. So, Binance UK transactions. As you can see in the news, you can see that it was an outage and they have reinstated the transactions. So you can see right here, this was 15 hours ago, Binance resumes fiat withdrawals via faster payments in the UK. So I've seen this today, approximately 15 hours ago. And this is why I know. So hopefully this answers your question, my friend Miles. If you like this information, hit the thumbs up button, guys. If no, you guys are gonna be banned from the Crypto Intel. It's a joke, Jesus. It's a joke. Calm down, guys. All right. So, can you do a GRT, please? Yes, I will definitely check out the GRT for you, my friend. So let's have a look. Let's have a little price analysis for the GRT. So, yep, it's definitely bouncing. So yes, this is a rather good opportunity right now. Why? Well, as you can see here, I'm just looking right here, guys. You had just 3 weeks of sales, and then the only equilibrium it had is this little pump, and then forget about that. People already sold everything, so it's safe to enter again. This is definitely a great crypto asset on discount. So the GRT is a very, very good token to have, although expected to dump just a bit, possibly in the next couple of days before it actually starts pumping. So you might lose like 17%, in the next, let's see here. So approximately 10 days, like this is if you get in right now. So I would basically come in approximately 10 days if I were you, but then it would be a magical crypto asset because it would be bouncing on top of its support line right here at 43 cents. So this is a great indicator. Expect a nice little bump from 43 cents all the way to, let me see here, I will tell you like approximately where it might bump to, approximately here, so 50%. So put this on your radar, and maybe don't come in at the last second, which is like the support level. Don't come in at the support level. You like come in like 5% or 7% before the support level. That will be like the most beneficial entry point for you in this crypto asset. So hopefully this answers your question about the GRT. So who was actually, yes, so Mahmoud. Did I pronounce this correctly? Mahmoud. So Mahmoud, my friend, hopefully this answers your question. Okay. By the way, Mahmoud, where are you from? Are you from Pakistan? Are you from Algeria? I'm curious. Or Egypt? Where are you from? Tell us. Write to us. My pleasure, buddy. My pleasure. All right, so all right, we got Weed Not 43. Yes. Oh, you live in the USA. Yeah, but I meant your name. Like, where are your parents from or whatever? Like, did you immigrate or like, are you a second generation American? Tell us. We need to know. This is interesting. It's so cool to have such an international audience, guys. So, let's see here. We got Weed Not 43 saying, hello, what do you think will happen with the price of the Binance token when the next burn happens in about 2 weeks? Well, crypto asset burns are actually supposed to increase pricing by diminishing the supply, right? This is the whole principle. But sometimes, unfortunately, these principles do not shake off traders, because traders at the end of the day, they don't give an F if they burn tokens or not. Traders, what they look at are trends. because they trade. And let us go and have a look at the BNB so that I make sure that I actually respond in a very honest and correct way to you. So let's have a look. Let me just put in the USD T against the BNB. All right. So this is pretty much the same thing. No, so the market is currently rather, oh, okay, interesting. There is no depth view. So, okay, there's a little bit of a lag from the Binance API. Aha. So basically it's more bearish than bullish. This is number one. This is the overall trend right now in the order book. Let's see here. Well, weed. Weed, my friend. The thing is that the BNB is extremely used, whether it is burned or not. People just buy it to lower their transaction fees on Binance. So, it's still probably going to be oscillating, but because the Binance platform is currently under so much scrutiny from different regulators, it's just like, having actions in Ford, or let's say that, you have stock in Apple. If Apple is going through regulatory, earthquakes, what happens with the stock price? It lowers, right? So it's a great opportunity for the discount awaiters, but it sucks for the holders. So right now, unfortunately, the burn might actually be shadowed by the regulation problems of Binance. So yes, the burn is supposed to kind of increase the value of the crypto asset, which in this case is the BNB. But the problem is still you get regulations that are falling like, oh my God, like huge weights on the shoulders of Binance. And Binance is just trying to, escape them week after week, because it seems like there's a pure crackdown on this poor, well, it's not really poor actually. They made in the last quarter, I think, $650 million, right? So if you check out Binance first quarter revenue, yeah, so I was on point, $600 million. So this is insane. Like they got in $78 million in the quarter one of 2019, by the way. But if we check out in 2021, yeah, I think I saw it was something like $630 million. So anyways, that's huge. That's huge. For CZ, it's a lot of money. So definitely the BNB is a crypto asset that is currently in difficulty. And actually, there's definitely a cycle going on. So we had cycle here, and cycle here. Does this look like something, guys? Does this look like something? Well, this is an FU to regulators. This is how it looks like. Guys, I don't know, it's missing a pinky or something, but this is probably the thumb. Oh my God. So, unfortunately, guys, it looks like we're going to have a small little bump right here after the burn. And it will end its pattern of FU. And then we do not know if it's going to tank like crazy to its previous levels, because it might actually be globally subjected to restrictions. Because right now the regulators, they're like, hey, let's be, let's take our time. Let's put a little bit of pressure. Let's put some pressure from the UK. Let's put some pressure from China. Let's put some pressure from South Korea, or was it Japan? It was Japan, sorry. And also Canada. So these are all G7 countries, guys. They're, it happened in 1 week. So guys, the G7 people, whatever, G12, I don't know, the top Gs, the top OGs, original gangsters at the top, guys, they are deciding to crack down on Binance. And at the same time, there's plenty of governmental digital currencies announced. So, I think a lot of government heads realize that crypto is gonna explode, and they're gonna try to bag it. They're gonna try to bag it. And by the way, I've wrote about this also here in our Discord right here. I told them that regulations means fines. And fines, they mean billions of dollars in a few years for the governments, of course. So as quick as they got Binance in the regulative bag, the faster they can start fining them for random crap. So it's a money machine. Like when you subject to regulations, of course the excuse is like, oh, anti-money laundering and whatever. Yeah, but that's 1%, right? Still, of course, it's huge. 1% is huge. I agree. There must be some security, but the problem is that this, security request is actually requested at the same time with so many little chains for, platforms. It looks like regulations are very tough right now for platforms. And there's a lot of, crypto exchanges that are trying to run away. And this is why you see like an explosion of decentralized exchanges. DEXs is what they're called. So these are like untouchable by governments. So, as I said here, plus it's so easy to scapegoat a company like Binance. They can easily, for example, do some fake scam and then hold Binance accountable for it because it's crypto. Like it's too easy to do that. And Binance's CZ, he knows that. So he understands the highly manipulative nature of the way that governments approach cryptos. They can tank it, they can ban it, they can outlaw it in a space of days. So this is extreme manipulation of the market. And it's out there in the open. The Federal Reserve, the central banks, they do that for a living. They manipulate currency. They stop printing, they print more, they print less. This is normal, for crypto, for the monetary system. There needs to be some sort of regulation unless you want the system to crash. So it is like good manipulation. Okay, so us, we don't like to be manipulated and everything in crypto, but it is the unfortunate chain of events. Like you can't have it so unstable because it will fall. Crypto will fall like crazy, and a lot of people will lose so much money if it is unregulated. So but at the same time, volatility is key to profit, guys. So anyways, let's head on over to, so hopefully Weed Not, I hope this answered your question. All right, about the BNB. So basically I told you my answer is that there's going to be a little bump because of the burn, and then it is going to resettle at the same price that it is right now. So this is what I think will happen. This is my opinion, Weed. Okay. All right. So we got Cologero Spilone. Wow, that sounds Italian. Holy Jesus. Cologero Spilone. Like Sylvester Stallone. So he wants to know about the VeChain. Sure thing, my friend. Let me check it out for you. So the VeChain VET. Let's head on over to the VET and the USDT. Oh, so it had its bump, and it's actually popping its head out of the 3-week sell cycle right now. So expect a few more bumps. So this is what I'm going to tell you guys. It's going to bump a bit, probably until approximately like, this looks like 11 or 12 cents. So this is the next stop for the VeChain. Because it has already begun its weekly equilibrium. So approximately you'll be looking at a 34% gain if you actually get in the VeChain bandwagon as it slows down in its descending spiral. But expect this to happen in approximately 14 days, not before. So if you want like 25, 33%, for the VET, yes, the VeChain, you will need to wait approximately 14 days. So strap yourself in. This is the unfortunate, downhill type of market for crypto asset when they are on a downhill like this. But it's bumping. That's the way that you make your money. So, and let me just have a quick look at other indicators that we have here. Oh yeah, absolutely. So you can see it's slowing down right here in um, its MACD indicator. So probably it's going to be the same as the previous MACD marker, and then it's going to start to cycle. And when it's going to cycle, well, basically it's going to look something like this. So like this, and then here it's going to oscillate. Whoops, oscillate, and it's going to break out to its previous level. So if you are actually patient, you might see a 15 cent VET in the matter of 4-6 weeks approximately. So approximately like this. Yeah, you'll have like 100% return. So 2x coming up for the VET in 4 to 6 weeks. All right. Hopefully this answers your question about the VET. Let's see here. So, Colo Gero, let me know if that answered your question, buddy. Okay, now we got NOFD 1977. I guess that's your birth year. So you were born in 77. You are forgetting the single most important project in crypto, the Theta. So don't worry, I'm not forgetting about it. It is definitely an insane project. It aims to decentralize the video delivery, and it will succeed. You have, I think, the co-founder of YouTube actually put in money. So this is definitely going to disrupt the crypto space. So let's have a look. Well, actually, you didn't really have a question about the Theta. Do you want me to, to check out the price analysis or what? So let me know. So until then, Joshua, hey Joshua, how's it going? The BTC pumping? No, it's not. Stop lying. It's not pumping, bro. All right, so we got Mahmoud saying thanks, buddy. Okay, perfect. Aha, from Italy. Well, why are you sad, Fabio? Italy is a great country. I actually want to live there. This is amazing. So I'm glad you're from Italy. It's a beautiful country. Enjoy your pizza and your pasta. Okay, so you got Harry Lolling, and okay, good. I answered his question. And then we got Angel. Those are some good points. I've been wondering how all these governments were going to settle their debts. Well, think you could look at the Matic chart for sure. Let's check out the Polygon, bro. Angel, for sure. All right. Spaghetti, Fabio. All right, so let's check out the Polygon. When's the last time you guys ate spaghetti, by the way? I didn't touch spaghetti for quite a while because, it pollutes your intestines. It, creates a glue around it, and then you can't absorb any nutrients, guys. Whoops, I'm writing Polygon. I should write Matic. Sorry about that. It pollutes the glutes. You get a big fat ass when you eat a lot of spaghetti. A lot of carbs, guys, so try to eat fruits and vegetables. No, seriously. I want you guys to make profit, to live a long, beautiful, healthy life. So stop eating carbs. Do a nice little green diet. This will make you lose tons of bad weight. All right, so the Polygon. Well, I think I made a video about the Polygon already multiple times, and I told you guys that it was going to drop and that you guys need to be careful. So we have very, very interesting signs here. For example, we have it hitting rock bottom right now with the stochastic RSI. So this definitely means a lot. When it hits rock bottom at the stochastic RSI, the inertia will change. Like you see it right here. You see it changed and it started to grow just a bit. If we zoom, I won't zoom, but it started to grow. So it will definitely go on for the next, couple of weeks. It will still be kind of like this here. So it will be, being on a minimum, and then it will start reversing. And here, as you can see, it is probably going to perforate the null line. So it's going to reverse its trend, unfortunately. Let's look at the KDG. Is it oversold? Probably not. The Polygon is probably not oversold yet. So as you can see, I'm right. It is not yet oversold. For it to be oversold, and it looks like they're kind of, trying to create a golden cross, and the path is like somewhere here. So, you're going to see it in maybe like 2 weeks, the oversell. So there's definitely some more space for it to sell. And so it might still lose a little bit of price. And you can actually see that if you look at the weekly candlestick, the previous week was actually indicative of it looking for a new support level at 86 cents. So this basically means that it might re-dump to 86 cents and then it might jump. So this is where you might see the golden cross for the KDG indicator, guys. So again, for the Polygon, it is not so good. It is not looking good right now. So be careful with the Polygon for the next couple of days. All right. So hopefully this answers your question, Angel. Let's see here. No problem, Harry. We got Spaghetti Guy, caps locking Spaghetti. Angel, well, the problem is that it's not spaghetti that makes you fat, right? This is Crypto Intel. We don't talk about health, but you know what? I'm going to tell you one thing. If you eat a lot of spaghetti and you don't do any exercise, oh, hells yeah. You got the carbs that will accumulate inside of your triglycerides or whatever in your belly. And then you'll need to fast for 2 days to break them down with some, what is it called? Like ketones. So you'll have to release ketones from your body to break down the triglycerides so that you're not fat anymore. Okay? So hopefully this is a small, small tutorial for you on how to lose a few kilograms if you're looking for that. But if you're going to the gym and if you're super active, if you play hockey, soccer, whatever, and you eat plenty of spaghetti, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Hey, Martin from Sweden. Hello. Wow, thank you so much for joining from Sweden. How's the weather in Sweden? So, oh, Greek from the UK, Harry. Whoa, that is such a weird, a weird blend. For me, for my part, I was actually born in Belarus, but I lived most of my life in Israel. Actually, no, it was 2 years there, most of my life in Canada. So 26 plus years in Canada. And Israel was like 2 years in Haifa. So we fled the Belarusian tragedy, I think, or was it the Ukrainian tragedy? I don't remember. Like Chernobyl. So my mom took me, and we fled all the way to Israel. And then she was an engineer there, so she had a really good job. And then she immigrated as quickly as possible to Canada because there was war in Israel. So we landed in Montreal. That's my story, guys. That's my story. So you're not the only hybrids in here listening in. All right. So, oh, cool. I'm glad it's warm in Sweden. I'm glad here. Also, it's rather warm. If you guys seen what happened in Canada, we had 45 degrees Celsius, okay? It's never happened in the history of Canada ever. 45 degrees, guys. This is Canada. The land of the igloos and the bears. The polar bears, whatever. We had 45 degrees. It's more than Pakistan. It's more than the United Arab Emirates. Oh my God, it's crazy. So, let's see here. Hey guys, don't forget to tap that glass and give this guy a like. Yeah, absolutely. Hit that like button unless you want to get banned. All right, and if you're new to the Crypto Intel, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never ever miss out on any crypto asset updates, guys. So, yes, calisthenics is great, by the way, Fabio. That is correct. Calisthenics is amazing. Calisthenics is the right way to lose your weight. You actually use the weight of your body in order to generate all of the resistance. So calisthenics is all about using your body's weight. And I know this because I went to the gym pretty much all of my life. So, all right, my wife's family left Lithuania to Israel. Oh, wow, that's really, really interesting. Anything about the self key, bro? Yeah, let's check out the key, guys. All right, let's check out the key. It's so fun to be here with you, guys. I want to hug you all in bro hugs, like no homos stuff here. Got nothing against homos, but no homo. Just hugs. All right, so thank you so much for being here. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here at what the hell's going on. So, unfortunately, the key, before it keeps on its next bump, so you can see that we went through this phase right here, right? obviously, but it went in a very, very cyclical manner. So you had cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3, and then cycle 4, cycle 5, and then you see the 6th cycle is currently being built, and then it's almost over. That cycle is almost over, and plus you have the sell cycle almost over also. So definitely this thing is going to pump, and it's probably going to be respecting its previous resistance level at the top. You can see here the towers, they have all respected that line. So if I actually trace a line, guys, it is almost as if, you know, God himself, whether you believe it's Vishnu or Ibrahim or whatever, who is your God? I do not know who your God is, but whatever God is, you know, he traced this line right here for you. It's almost perfect. It's like an alignment of the stars. And probably expect another bump right here. So, guys, give this, you know, give this a few more days. Like a week and a half, and you are definitely going to see an explosion in price for the key. So that's a good spot. That's a really good spot. And before it explodes, though, it might actually retest itself at the support level right here. So expect to lose like 18%, okay, before you do the explosion if you get into the position right now. So actually, if you do, you know, catch it down low at approximately, am I looking at the BTC right now? Where am I? Okay, no, this is the USDT. Yes, this is the USDT. So basically, when it will blow up, it will probably blow up by 88%. So this is definitely a good crypto asset because it's currently finishing up its sell cycle, guys. It's definitely finishing it up. So a good grab. If you are listening to this video, you have been warned. This will pump. Guys, this will definitely pump. It's a super volatile crypto asset. So give it like 2 weeks and you'll probably be looking at like anywhere from 40% to 80% in gains. But, you know, I try to stay safe and I just try to jump out. If I see that I'm in a pump and I got like 30%, I get the F out. I don't stay there until, you know, until the top moment, because you can't predict when it's gonna fall, and then you're gonna hate yourself for not exiting earlier. So I prefer, you know, to cap 30% than to actually have 0. So that's my motto, guys. That's my motto. So let's see here. WTF is going on. Let's see. So that was the self key, and let me just analyze a little bit the self key in a deeper way. So if we check out the MACD, it looks like it's finishing a run right here. So it's going to be dropping slowly. So as it's going to be dropping, it's going to be dropping also its in price here. So the units of the MACD is going to drop, and it's going to drop maybe like a little bit further, like to 64 units. Approximately, guys, approximately, Jesus. And you can also see that it's soon going to reverse its trend. So this is definitely going to pump. The key is a very, very good variant. And let's check out the KDG. If it's oversold, it's almost oversold. It didn't touch itself. But you can see like it's trying to golden cross itself at like 22. It's trying, but when it is going to be oversold, forget about it. You know, this is going to blow the hell up. So be ready. You know, be really, really ready. This is what I got to tell you about the self key. So hopefully, Matten from Sweden, this helps. And if it did, hit that like button. If you did not subscribe yet, hit that subscribe button. Matten. All right. So, thank you for being here, dude. Well, no problem, Angel. Thank you also, Angel, for being here. We need angels in our life. You know, some of us are going through very, very difficult moments, and we need angels. So, would you mind checking out the 1 inch? For sure. When you ask so kindly, Angel, you know, this angelic voice, please, Mark, do you mind checking out, you know, the 1 inch? OMG, of course. Let's check it out. So the 1 inch, let's see. Let's compare it with the USDT. So the 1 inch is ripe for a mini disruption. It will definitely jump, but just a bit. Before it does, it will plunge a bit more. So you gotta still be patient because this is a potential venom. Let me tell you why. Check this out. So if we actually, let me just go on the trading view here to show you what I mean. So, it looks like it's nothing. Like, it looks like a small bump that it might hit down the road. But here, this is its death trap. It is awaiting it. Let me just use my fingers here because this sucks. I'm going to switch over to the pen and I'm going to draw this for you. There you go. So you see, it still has a nice little drop. And this drop is a venom. If you're coming in, you might be discouraged really quickly because look, this thing can actually drop by 23% approximately. This is its previous support level. So be careful. And plus, I'm not too sure. Like I'm having very, very conflicting volumes over here in the buy and sell. So, we are definitely on a very bearish path. So that is something to consider. And it doesn't look like the week for the sell orders is done. I would definitely wait for it to kind of be almost the same. Like you can see it right here. You can see it like here. They're almost the same, almost the same. So wait for it just, to mount just a bit, maybe like until here, and then you should be good. You should be good to get in. And then at that point, it might actually maybe go, below just a little bit more, and then it might blow up. So if it does, so let's check out the numbers here. So if it does, again, you might lose, like if you get your position in right now, whoops, okay, yeah, so 1 second, there you go. So yeah, you might lose something like, 18% if you get in now. So I would just wait for it to lose 19%, and then I would come in, and I would, oh my God, Windows, I would purchase it. That way you'll look at approximately like, 65% up to 60% in gains. But for this, you'll have to wait like 18 days from today, okay? Because you have to wait 1 week for it to reach the previous support level, and then you'd have to wait for it approximately 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks for it to hit 60% or 50%, 50% approximately. So yeah, that's my analysis of the 1 inch. Let me know what you think. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for being already subbed. I really appreciate that. All right, Walter, ciao. All right, guys. So let's see here. Does any one of you have any other requests regarding specific crypto assets? Because if no, I'm going to be checking out the Verge and also the TFUEL and the Polkadot. So I'm going to go in while you guys think and simmer about what other crypto asset you guys want to talk about. So let's check out first the Verge. WTF, mate, is going on with the Verge. So let's see here, USDT, and then the XV and the G. Okay. Oof. Yes, that is not a funny downslope. So, yep, the Verge right now, for those of you that came into this live feed to see what's going on with the Verge, well, it's not a good buy. It's still going to be bouncing on the low. As you can see, also, we're traversing a very, very huge, mega, super duper bearish SAR. So, yes, when this thing is going to blow, it's going to blow like crazy, but it's not going to blow yet. I'm on the daily pipes. And, it looks like it had its moment here. For the past 5 days, it had its moment. So, unfortunately, there's going to be an equilibrium coming up. So, expect the next, 4 to 5 days, approximately, to dip even more. So, it's going to be probably doing like this pattern, like this, and like that, and like this, and like that, until it finally stabilizes, and there's going to be a blowout, and then it's going to retest itself at higher limits. So this is pretty much what I see for the Verge. So yes. All right, Angel, no problem. He's saying, thank you. Oh, I've been really curious. When comparing an alt against the BTC, does one want to buy when it's increasing in comparative value or when it's at the bottom? So, Angel, this is a great question. Normally, the way that traders think is that when the Bitcoin price is going up, they sell everything, okay? And when the Bitcoin price is going down, they sell everything. When the Bitcoin price is stable, a lot of altcoins explode because there's less price variations when people trade against the BTC different altcoins. So, for example, if you see a very stable Bitcoin, you'll see tons of explosions in altcoins, tons and tons of them. And when you have a very unstable price, like going up or going down, well, there's losers and winners in both situations. For example, imagine that the Bitcoin price is going up. Well, that means that there's a lot of people that are panicking because they can't reach the Bitcoin. They're like, shit, I missed out. Crap, I can't do this anymore. Oh my God. Oh man, what am I going to do? Whatever. And remember, there are altcoins that are betting against the Bitcoin price. So that is definitely a destabilizing factor. What happens is that, look, imagine that the Bitcoin price is going up. Well, what people do is that they sell their Bitcoin because they don't know when it's going to end up stopping by going up. What do they do by selling their Bitcoin? They create instability in the order books. And this instability prompts more instability, and this creates a chain effect. Same thing when it's going down. It's the same thing. So this destabilizes a lot of investors because most of them have very mixed crypto assets. Like, some portfolios look like 75% altcoins, 25% Bitcoin. Others look, 90% Bitcoin and 10% altcoin. So this definitely destabilizes the market. But when the market is stable, they're much more eager to take their Bitcoin out and feel confident about taking it out from the Bitcoin spot itself and going and plunging their crypto assets into different altcoins. So this is the way that altcoin prices vary. Hopefully this answers your question. I don't know if it does. Let me know. All right, so I think that Fabio retracted the message. That is sad. Only my girlfriend does this on WhatsApp. When when she says something and then regrets it, she's like, message deleted. Then I have to, almost extort her to understand WTF. She has retreated as a message. So let's head on over to the Sia coin. That's what she said, Said. So, whoa, there's so many S's. Sia coin, Said. So that's what she said. So let's have a look at the Sia coin. So, and by the way, guys, for those of you that do not know what the Sia coin is, it was this crypto asset that was actually trading a lot on Bitfinex and Bittrex. And where the hell is it? What is its Sia coin symbol? Sorry, I forgot its symbol. SC, yes, it's just plain SC. Sorry about that. All right, so this is a file storage protocol. So, yeah, I see why you are curious to know if this thing's gonna blow. Well, I mean, it's still not right because it jumped all the way from 8.3 in 1 week to 12. So forget about it. Like for the next week, forget about it. It is not a good time. I know it went through these cycles, but it pumped too much. Look at this. It went all the way from... so you see, it gained 70% from its previous week's support level bump. So it's definitely super dangerous to put your money in right now. It is definitely super dangerous because you gotta let it bounce and stabilize a little bit. So it will probably be just bouncing like this, and then like this, and then something like this, and then expect it to go like this, and you will be seeing a test. This is a test of the upper level. And at that point, yes, it is definitely a good crypto asset. Right now, it's too risky. It's too risky because it's still on a downslope. You can see it's still on a downslope. So give it a few more days. Like I'd give it, I don't know, like 7 days, 8 days approximately for it to pump. Because look, it just underwent a very large buy cycle. And no, not a buy cycle that you ride. A purchase cycle. So be careful. Be very careful. You see what happened here? After a huge sell cycle, it bumped. It's seen a price bump. Expect pretty much the same here, guys. So give it like, a few days and you should be good. I'd say, let me just tell you, you can catch it on a low. It might bump. Again, there's like 40% chances of it bumping and 70% chances of it going down, simply because of its path right now. So it might lose like still 21%. So right now, entering is not the best option. It is not the best option. Saeed, I hope I have answered your question. Saeed, where you from, buddy? Where you from? So yes, we are going to check out this star, the boy. We're gonna check out what he's requesting. So the Rari. Let's have a look at the Rari. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's not here, huh? So Rari, crypto symbol. All right, so it is, so it's basically not trading on Binance, as I can see. It's okay. I'm still gonna, the problem with with the coin market cap is that there's not enough data unless we go into the trading view. One moment. Let me go ahead and check out the trading view, and it's probably, okay, yeah. I'm gonna pull up a few indicators. So I'm gonna check out the MACD, and I'm gonna check out